Allegations became pretty clear that Mr. Sanchez was the aggressor.
Tonight, the prosecutor in the case against former NFL star and New York Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez sharing new details with ABC News. Sanchez facing up to 6 years in prison after an alleged bloody and drunken knife fight with a truck driver.
We had a ton of surveillance footage to review and really helped us kind of piece together what took place, but it also provided additional corroboration to what our victim was telling us.
His football resume and movie star good looks landing the 38-year-old in the announcer booth as an analyst for Fox.
This is not an easy place to come in and steal a win on the road.
The prosecutor not ruling out upgraded charges. For now, Sanchez charged with felony battery in addition to multiple misdemeanor charges.
It changed once we made it to the hospital, and we very quickly realized that we're dealing with someone who's been seriously injured as a result of this incident, which is why we filed the additional charge.
In this surveillance video obtained by the New York Post, Sanchez seen bloodied and clutching his chest, stumbling through downtown Indianapolis. Moments after a confrontation with 69-year-old delivery truck driver Perry Tole over where Tole had parked. The video capturing Sanchez just after their fight, leaving him in critical condition with multiple stab wounds. The altercation happening right there. Police saying Sanchez attacked the delivery driver. The driver then responding, they say, in self-defense, using pepper spray, even stabbing Sanchez several times. Bleeding, he then takes off down that alleyway. Tole also suffered a severe laceration to the side of his face.
He's back at home with his wife and just recovering at this point. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a lot of medical care that he's going to continue to receive in the coming days and weeks and months.
Investigators still piecing together how the altercation even got so violent.
How does it escalate to this point? What is the motive here?
Well, and I mean, I think that's the thing that everybody's trying to figure out. It's difficult to imagine why there needed to be any interaction or confrontation between these two individuals.
Is there any belief that anything more than alcohol was involved?
Not at this time.
Tole's attorneys filed a civil lawsuit against Sanchez and his employer, Fox Corporation, seeking compensatory and punitive damages, claiming Sanchez's actions constitute malicious, willful, wanton, or grossly negligent conduct, and that Fox should have known about Sanchez's unfitness as an employee, propensity for drinking, and/or harmful conduct. ABC News reached out to Fox, and they have not yet responded.
He told officers that he didn't remember anything about what happened?
He didn't remember much. He was able to provide just a little bit of a statement, when officers initially arrived on scene.
Sanchez touchdown!
Sanchez first made a name for himself at the University of Southern California and was picked in the first round of the NFL draft back in 2009.
The New York Jets select Mark Sanchez, quarterback, USC.
Sanchez going on to play for various teams, including the Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas Cowboys, and Washington, before retiring in 2019, later trading the field for the broadcast booth. Sanchez's wife, 31-year-old actress Perry Tole, has not commented on her husband's incident. Known for her roles in shows like Shameless.
Let me think about it. Nope.
And more recently in Hulu's Chad Powers.
Right, well, if we all did what the world tells us we're supposed to do, then I'd be selling feet content on OnlyFans.
The pair first crossed paths in Chicago while she was on set and he was playing for the Bears. The couple married in 2023. Sanchez, who played 8 seasons in the NFL, was in Indianapolis to be part of the broadcast team for Sunday's Colts-Raiders game.
Mark Sanchez was involved in an incident that, to be honest, we're all still trying to wrap our heads around. At this time, our thoughts and prayers are with Mark, his family, and all those involved.
Is there anything about this case that has surprised you so far?
We're arguing over where a truck should park or not. And at best, that should be a disagreement between two people. We shouldn't be taking two people to the hospital.
Our thanks to Matt. We will, of course, continue to cover all the new developments in this case.
Years ago, we talked to Tom Moore, then at Indianapolis, the offensive coordinator. You got a busted play here, and then Sanchez gets hit. The ball is loose, and it's alive.
I have never seen this before in my life. Watch this. Vince Wilfork is going to throw Brandon Moore back into his quarterback. He's going to fumble the football. This is what Reggie White used to do to people, forklift them and just lift them off the ground. Mark Sanchez not expecting it, and it was the backside of Brandon Moore that knocked the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Nerd Chronicles with your host, the socially awkward nerd Christian Paul speaking. And my apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for not getting through this story a bit sooner than this. I know the block has been hot for me with work and everything, got a little bit clogged. But also, I want to also take my due diligence and actually try and dig further information in regards to this active case that's going on. In regards to the Fumble King, current NFL on Fox analyst and former NFL QB, former USC Hall of Famer, Mr. Mark Sanchez, okay? He has been indicted, okay, for felony assault, felony disturbing the peace. You know what I mean? It was initially a misdemeanor charge, but they definitely updated. It was upgraded to a felony due to the severity of the victim's injuries. And yes, both have been injured in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? But it all mainly started where, you know, Mark Sanchez mainly became a drunkard, literally acted a fool, and mainly put his $1 million career mainly on the line over for something that is extremely, extremely stupid. You know what I'm saying? And now he's being put on administrative leave as the case is ongoing and a trial date has been set on that current case on what we know now in regards to Mark Sanchez versus the city in Indianapolis. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we actually have some articles actually confirming Mark Sanchez actually being indicted for his role in this incident here. And I'm not even gonna actually go read through all the stuff here. You already see his mugshot that's definitely there with, you know, Mark Sanchez, the Fumble King, mainly losing his mind up in the Marion County jail. So Mr. Sanchez here has been hit with a battery resulting in bodily injury, Class A misdemeanor in the state of Indiana, unauthorized entry of a motor vehicle, Class B misdemeanor in the state of Indiana, public intoxication and dangerous to life of another, Class B misdemeanor, and battery resulting in serious body injury, a level 5 felony in the state of Indiana. Right? And now they have the prosecutorial office for Marion County, Indiana, confirming that we're stacking a level 5 felony charge on the Sanchez's letter, upgrading his charges. So he added the extra charge to the record because court documents report that Sanchez was allegedly the aggressor in the fight on camera in which he stabbed Mears, in which the DA in Marion County added that the man Sanchez fought sustained serious injuries during the encounter, was also played a role in the decision bringing additional charge against Sanchez. This is why, you know, the gentleman here, the young black gentleman there, basically utilized the knife to mainly defend himself against Sanchez, the aggressor. So they saw the following photos of the other part involved in the fight with Sanchez, and you know, there's definitely some graphic images that you will see here, which we will go. So you see some of the gruesome images on the elderly gentleman here, and mind you, he is a Jamaican immigrant. Based on that, basically he's coming from the West Indies, and what happened with him is just very, very unfortunate. Thank God he's still alive and he's still breathing and still with his family today. So you see some of the scars that you see here. While the gentleman was being hospitalized, he's doing like some truck driver work, trying to make some ends meet. Where you got the millionaire being extremely entitled and arrogant, literally losing his mind, in Mark Sanchez. Oh, that is just horrible. Oh my God. Oh man. And the gentleman is being named as 69-year-old Perry Tole. And basically, he filed a civil lawsuit also against the Sanchez as well as Fox Corporation, who runs Fox Sports, right? NFL on Fox, you know. Basically, they allege that Fox Sports News should have known about Mark Sanchez's unfitness as an employee, propensity for drinking and or harmful contact. And basically, in the case, suspect like Sanchez typically seek to investigate a blood draw. As around October 6th, Mears couldn't confirm Sanchez undergone a blood draw. The results of the testing were available. Basically, they had some alcohol counter in regards to, I don't know if they did like the breathalyzer test. I'm not fully sure. But they saw some documents that's definitely here. I don't have to really go too much down into further detail of this. So this is the big key one. Once Mark here, and he tried to climb inside the truck. Told investigators that sometimes after he parked the truck, Sanchez approached it. After he approached it, Sanchez literally climbed inside it and told him to call the supervisor. Sanchez literally prevented him from doing so. And mind you, Tole was literally just doing his job, right? And you see surveillance video shows Sanchez and Tole circling the truck before a struggle broke out. And what Tole said, he utilized a pepper spray to try to repel Sanchez. And when Sanchez came advanced to the pepper spray, and that's when Tole mainly used the knife to mainly stab Mark Sanchez in regards to his stab wounds in self-defense. So cops covered the knife that Tole used during the fight. And literally you can see Mark Sanchez showing that he's literally being intoxicated. It is literally insane. Y'all get him this low at $300? Man. Maximum penalty for a level 5 felony in Indiana is 6 years in state prison and a fine up to $10,000. That is just very horrible. And this is another article actually confirming the situation that happened with Perry Tole, the Jamaican immigrant that came through and resided in Indianapolis. Very, very, very unfortunate. Thank God he's not charged. And hopefully he will be able to actually make a speedy recovery in regards to all of this. Now, all I want to say in a situation like this is it's so crazy. And again, all of these things are actually definitely very alleged, but it literally has put a stain on Mark Sanchez's broadcast career as well as his image. Now, the trial in regards to the incident, the trial date for this case starts on December 11th, and it's going to be extremely juicy as this case actually mainly plays out. And I will give some further updates in regards to the situation and definitely what happens as we go along. In the meantime, let's go get some popcorn and go watch a little bit of TV. You know, Mr. Butt Fumble King himself has been placed on administrative leave. Now, if he's guilty, you know what I mean, his career as a broadcaster or anything else could literally be at risk. And I'm talking about Mark Sanchez here. Okay. But if he's cleared, you know, the block gonna literally be hot. Maybe he may still stay. God knows what. We don't know if he's gonna take a plea deal or not. I don't want to try and just jump the gun literally too quickly due to the fact that, you know, the trial is still ongoing. So we'll see. You know what I mean? I'll keep y'all posted in regards with this. Chris Paul from Nerd Chronicles is signing out. Deuces.